Back for game 3. This is a very good hand. We're gonna keep this hand. Our opponent's down to 4 minutes, so he's gonna be hard pressed to win this game. That's another very good draw. We're gonna start off with a tap land. Spade. We're gonna put on top. All right, we're looking pretty good to win this game. We're definitely gonna thought seize this turn and follow it up with a Stink Collector the turn after. Thoughtseize. We're going to make sure to play land after this Thoughtseize. Elixir, turn and burn, Gainsay. So our Stink Collector can only take spells, and I don't think I want our opponent to have this Elixir, so that's what we're going to take. So our opponent has Divination left in hand that he can play next turn. And again, he boards in Gainsay, but he can't counter our Stink Collector, which is perfect for us. And we did forget to play our land. So that's what happens when you stream. You talk about your plays and you actually misplay. But I think, despite all that, we're actually okay here. We're not going to pay life. We're going to Thoughtseize again, which was a very good draw. And I'm sure I will never hear the end of this from my friends seeing this video and me missing a land drop after Thoughtseizing. So here we're going to take this Divination. It's his best way to get out of this this deficit that he's in. So yeah, we're going to take this Divination. Quite unfortunate. We should have a Stink Collector on the board right now. Pressuring his, let's say, if he plays a Jace this turn, and we could hold up a Negate plus Thoughtseize him. Need Divinations, that's fine. And finds his 4th land. Alright, so we are going to Stink Collector him. See what he drew last turn. He found an Elspeth, which we can counter. He has a Gainsay and a turn and burn. So we're fine with letting him turn and burn our Stink Collector. We're just going to take this Gainsay. So he's got Elspeth, a land, and so that's his land that he played. So he has Elspeth, turn and burn, and is that all we know? Elspeth, Sacred Foundry, turn and burn. He has a Tension Sphere also in hand. Alright, we're going to play this land. That on top. And we're going to start the beats. So obviously, we are going to counter this Elspeth. Our opponent needs to win within 3 minutes, so if he can't resolve this Elspeth, he's going to be in tough position to win. This Jace, I think we can just leave in our hand until we have enough land. What are the ways that he can win this game? He has Elspeth, Assemble, I think, are the only 2 ways he can win. This Revelation, I think we can counter. We have answers to all of his cards, so we just don't want him to get back into this game. And yeah, we definitely want this land. Alright, so he burns our guy, and he passes the turn. Alright, so we don't have any counters, so we can just run this Jace out there. At this point, I think we can minus. We just want to find answers to his game-winning cards. So we're just gonna minus. Pithing Needle is one of them. That stops his Elspeth. Now, one thing that's interesting is that our opponent might think that we're short on lands, so he might have gone 1-1 just because we missed our second land drop after Thought Seizing. We're going to take this Pithing Needle, though. That is one of our answers to his Elspeth. We're going to F6. Opponent down to 2 minutes. Attention Sphere is fine. Again, he's not winning this game right now, so we're quite happy with that. Dissolve, perfect. Just gonna pass. Next turn, if we draw a land, I think we're just gonna Glare of Heresy the Jace, or the Distant Sphere, sorry. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna bottom that Azorius Charm. The Azorius Charm just gets us to the card that we're gonna draw anyway. So we have 4 mana. Yeah, let's Glare of Heresy this Jace, this Distant Sphere, sorry. Our opponent with 1 card in hand. Again, we're just gonna minus. 3 lands is fine. We're gonna get 2. We have 4 blue, so if he gives us the white versus black versus blue, we're just gonna take the 2 land pile. And he gives us 1 of each, so I'm pretty happy with that. Pass turn. Our opponent down to 1 minute. If we can win this game within a minute, I will be impressed. Sheer is fine. I'm gonna screw it up. Sphinx's Red, a good card. I'll keep that on top. Pass turn. So we had a pretty good draw this turn, this game. Despite missing our second land drop, we still dominated this game. Sink Collector, as you could see, dealt him 8 damage, took a gainsay, and made him discard his turn burn. Sphinx's Rev is not going to resolve, unfortunately for my opponent. No, we do not get a Sphinx's Revelation. Sphinx's Rev, a good card, we're going to keep it. So our opponent with 2 cards in hand. The only cards that he can draw that kill us are Elspeth and Assemble Legion, which we have answers to. Even if he had Aetherling in his deck, we have the Pithing Needle, which I forgot to mention when we did take the Pithing Needle over the two lands. That was a consideration. Aetherling is a problem card, and Pithing Needle just deals with it so that we can Distant Sphere it the next turn. We're going to Sphinx's Rev for a little amount here. Probably around 3 or 4. Let's just do it for 6. No harm in that. We have plenty of time. If our opponent decides to counter, we're fine with that because he's using some of his last 10 seconds. Perfect draw. And our opponent on 10 seconds. So all in all, I think we played this match pretty well, aside from the fact that we missed our second land drop on in this game. Game 1 was a little tilting that our Jace didn't activate. I feel like we could have actually won that game. But all in all, a pretty good match. And there you have it. We won a long, drawn-out affair versus Blue-White-Red Control.